Hey folks, Ted from Nerd Immersion here, and another kind of update video. I promise to return to like full videos soon, but there's been a lot of stuff to update you on, so I wanted to just get that content out as fast as I could. So if you didn't see my previous video, the Legends of Runeterra Dark Tides of Bilgewater content, the Riot Games D&D Beyond joint venture is going to be unavailable after August 10th. Reasoning is still up in the air, though it seems like it may be licensing or something like that. We don't know. But I wanted to talk a little bit about getting that content. There are ways to do it, and I just wanted to I'll show you a couple of ways that you can do that. And also put a link in the description to find the content, because in my opinion, it's not very easy to find. I had to search around to find a link. So if I go to D&D Beyond, you can see if I go to the sources, I don't see it listed anywhere here. If I go to all sources, will it be available to me there? Oh, okay. It's at the bottom under partnered content. Again, not easily accessible. I mean, I guess it is easily accessible, but not intuitive. So anyway, I'll put a direct link to this that'll take you to the page here. But a couple of things we talked about. If you wanted to, you could create a new character. So we'll go and do that real quick. How can you preserve the content is the question, right? So if I go and create a brand new character and I go here, and first of all, you got to make sure you check this partnered content little thing here for the time being, so it turns on the Runeterra content. And then if I was to go to class and say go to fighter, add a fighter, go 3 levels so I can get a subclass, then you should see Legends of Runeterra Dark Tides of Bilgewater Renegade. And now I do it, and it also tells you in big red letters this is unofficial content, because just to make that make you aware of that. But that's an option here for you. So that's one way. And if you make this character will continue to have that content after that has been removed. Another option is to go to the Homebrew sources. Now, something that I wasn't aware of because some of you folks brought it to my attention, you can't add public Homebrew, I guess, unless you have like a subscription, and it might even be a subscription of a certain tier. You may not be able to add public Homebrew to your D&D Beyond account. But let's see if we go and check Renegade. This is actually no, nothing's listed in here. I'm gonna check Runeterra. Nope. All right. Bilgewater. I was trying to see if somebody had already uploaded things. Doesn't look like it, but someone will ultimately, if you wanted to. That character that we just built, or I could go here. If I have access to the content, and I could say, let's create a subclass. And if I have the content and have the ability to do so, I can say, let's create a new subclass for the fighter. And let's base it off of the Renegade. And if I hit create, I now have something that's called Copy of Renegade. And it's basically has everything done for me. So I could have this if I wanted to change its name to be something different or whatever. I have that content now as a homebrew thing that I can choose to share with my campaigns. But something that I hadn't tried doing that I thought was pretty interesting, which if I can get back to my Runeterra content here, is check this out. So let's say I want to print the classes, right? Let's go to subclass options. I can just go right here and right click on the page and click print. And oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go down here and click print. And this will pull up my printer interface. And look at this, Chapter 2, Heroes and Scoundrels of Bilgewater. It looks relatively nicely formatted, in my opinion. Everything is, it's got the link to it, but it's all relatively well done. So I could take this, if I wanted. That's the entire second chapter. I could print this to physical paper. If I wanted, I could print this to a PDF and then save the PDF, and I have it. Let's check a different chapter. Let's check the monsters, right? Right-click, print. We'll see how this looks. Obviously, you could change the orientation of the pages. You could do color. Yeah, but look at this. It's got like the stat blocks. They're kind of split between the two pages, But either way, it's still you could easily read this. It's still got the art. So that's just a really simple way that you can very easily go in now while it's free, even if you don't have access to sharing and saving a public homebrew. You could just go in to D&D Beyond, print these things either to paper or to PDF or what have you, and then you'll have a copy of it after everything's gone. And if you're desperate about the lore, it'll have the lore part of it too, which I think is the real issue that is causing D&D Beyond to have to kind of take this content down, is something to do with Riot Games lore. I don't know if we'll ever learn the true story, and who knows, maybe we already have in other comments and forum posts, but I thought it would be interesting and just important to let you know that there are means to keep this content. I will be saving additional copies of all of the stuff so I have it, but I'll also probably be doing the whole print to PDF and then compile it just so I have it if I need to like print it to take it to a convention, or if my players want to have a physical copy at the table, I can have that too. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.